Christina, Bunny, and I are so happy to see all of you, and you. Welcome to another snowy story time with our wintry wonderland. Christina, do you know it's supposed to snow today and tomorrow? What? That's amazing. Are we excited, my loves? Oh, yes. Miss Mel got her shovel out. We are excited for snow. Now, does anyone out there remember what you all, Christina, Bunny, and I, talked about yesterday about what we wear in the snow to keep us warm and toasty and safe? Does anyone know? Do we raise your hand up high to the sky if you wear a hat? Do you wear a hat? Raise your hand up high to the sky, my loves. Good job. Do we wear gloves or mittens? Oh, yes, we do. Do we wear a thick coat? Yes, we do. I think Miss Mel's going to wear this get up all day because I'm cold. If we go outside, do we wear boots to keep our feet nice and warm and not get too wet? What else do we wear? What else, Christina, did we wear yesterday around our necks? Does anyone remember? Did we wear a scarf? And sometimes the scarf can go underneath your hat too, my loves. And you put it over your hat and it keeps your head extra warm. Because most of the heat we lose comes when we go outside, comes out of our heads. What? So we got to keep our heads toasty warm. And what else do we wear? Warm clothes. Yes, maybe double layer our clothes. And warm socks, right, Christina? And sometimes earmuffs, right, my loves? How many of us wear earmuffs? Sometimes Miss Mel's and Christina's ears get a little extra chilly, and we like to wear stuff that makes us feel extra toasty warm, especially her hat. I can't get over her hat. It's amazing. All right, my love. So good job. Miss Mel and Christina Bunny are so happy to hear that you keep safe and you know what to wear in the snow if you do go out in the snow and play safely. Thank you, my loves. Good job. Christina, I think everyone out there deserves a round of applause. Good job. Now today, Miss Mel promised you and Christina Bunny promised you too, we are going to read another amazing snowy story today to get us ready for some snow. And this is, again, another story about the magical and wonderful world of animals over and under the snow. Over and under the snow, because some animals, right, Christina, build burrows and tunnels under the snow that are magical, that when you go out in the snow, you don't know they're there. They hide and they live there all winter long in the burrows, and then they pop up come springtime and they say, hey, I'm here and I'm hungry. I say that every day. What? I'm hungry every moment of every day, my loves. So today we are going to talk about some of those amazing animals with our little girl and her father who do some cross-country skiing. So cool. And discover some animals over and under the snow. What? And in our story, we're going to learn about some of those animals today. And I'm going to show you some special surprises the author has at the end of her story. So let's dive into the snow, my loves. Whoa! Over and Under the Snow by Kate Messner, and illustrated or pictures by Christopher Silas Neal. And Kate Messner is a middle school teacher. She's a wonderful author and teacher, and she has a lot of these in the series. So Miss Mel wants to remind all of you, you can pick up many of these in the series at your local libraries. So check your library's webpage catalog and check them out on DelawareCountyLibraries.org and see if you can order some in the series. She has Over and Under the Snow, which is one of Christina, my favorites. She has Over and Under the Pond. She has Up and Down in the Dirt. What? That's one of my favorites too, because it talks about gardening. And she has a new one that just came out in August this past summer. It's Over and Under the Rainforest. And she has a lot of great ones, so check her out. This one is our favorites, one of our favorites, Over and Underneath the Snow. So let's see what animals we find in our magical snowy wonderland. Over the snow, I glide into woods frosted, fresh and white. There's a little girl and her father going on a cross-country ski in the snow. Through the woods. Over the snow, a flash of fur. Where do you see the fur? Do you see him? Right there. Christina, can you point to him? And it's a red squirrel! And all of a sudden that red squirrel disappears into the snow. Where did he go? Where did he go? Under the snow, Dad said. Under the snow is a whole secret kingdom where the smallest forest animals stay safe and warm. You're skiing over them right now, Dad said. What? This little red squirrel went under the snow and is by that trunk of that tree, but he's under the snow. We wouldn't even know. That's how he's keeping himself warm from the winds. Woo, woo, said the owl. Over the snow I glide past beech trees, rattle over leaves and strong, silent pines that stretch to the sky. On a high branch, a great horned owl keeps watch. Ooh, 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 the owl says. Under the snow, a tiny shrew dodges columns of ice, and it follows a cool tunnel along the moss out of sight. So here's another wonderful mouse traveling underneath the snow in a wonderful, amazing tunnel they made. They're so cool! Animals are amazing! What? Look, Dad said. Tracks. Tracks always tell a story. Like, do you remember the tracks in our story from yesterday? My loves the tracks that Peter made with his feet and the stick he found from the tree, but also animal tracks. You can tell a lot of different animal tracks about different animals who made those tracks from the tracks they make in the snow. I could tell Christina when she's out in the snow because of her feeties. Over the snow, a deer has crossed our path. Dad says, I can tell from the tracks they made in the snow. Deep hoof prints punch through the crust of the snow, up the hill, under a tree, and over a melted snow tells the story of a good night's sleep. Under the snow, deer mice doze off. They're huddled up, cuddled up against each other in the cold, and the nest of feathers and fur they collected all spring. There they are. Do you see them? Little mice under the trunk of the tree in the snow. Over the snow I climb, digging in my edges so I don't slide back down. Under the snow, voles scratch through slippery tunnels, searching for morsels from summer feasts. So there are the voles underneath the tunnel of snow, underneath the trees, underneath the big mounds of snow. They made long, stretchy tunnels so they could find different food underneath the tunnels. Oh, over the snow I shh, down, 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 faster, faster. Shh, shh. Oh, the wind's catching me up. Under the snow, a snowshoe hare watches from a shelter of a spruce. Almost invisible. Where's that hare? The rabbit. Oh, I forgot. Christina just told me that that's her long distant cousin, the snow hare. What, Christina? That's amazing. What? Your cousin's a superstar, kiddo. What? That's amazing. Shout out to the long lost cousin. A snowshoe hare watches from a shelter of spruce. Almost invisible, she smooths her fur, a coat of winter white. And Christina, how do we smooth our hair? Ah, that's how hares smooth their hair. Very suave. I love it. What? That's so super cool. And there's the snow hare under the branch of white. You see her? Now, over the snow, I glide past creeks where tadpoles play tag in springtime. And under the snow, fat bullfrogs snooze. They dream of sun-warmed days back when they had tails. Oh, the frogs burrow deep, deep, deep in the mounds of mud in the ponds. And that's where they sleep for the winter to keep themselves warm. That is so cool. Did you see the frogs? Whoa, very cool. Over the snow, I stand and stare. Little mountains in the marsh. Under the snow, beavers grow on aspen banks. Settle in for supper. Can they hear my tummy rumble too? How's our tummy sound? Real loud when we're hungry. Over the snow, stop! Shh, 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 shh. Freeze! A sound! We stand like statues. Freeze! carved in ice, till a bushy-tailed fox steps from the thicket, tips his ears to the ground, listens, very still. Oh, and he leaps! Oh, a big leap, and onto the snow after an invisible dinner. Uh-oh, he was chasing the mouse. But the mouse left his ball scratch away to find the mouse. He heard scratching underneath the snow. There's the little mousey. Do you see him? Over the snow I glide, a full moon lights my path to supper. Under the snow a chipmunk wakes for a meal. Bedroom, kitchen, hallway, his house under my feet. There's the chipmunk, and look at the little tunnel the chipmunk dug underneath the ground by the trunk of the tree. Over the snow I climb one last hill. Bonfire smoke. Rises warm hands, hot cocoa, hot dogs sizzling on pounded sticks. Under the snow a black bear snores, hibernating for the winter. Under the snow this black bear still full of October blueberries and trout. See, before they hibernate, the bears fill themselves up with all good food so they can hibernate for a few months. Over the snow the fire crackles, crackle, 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 and sparks shoot up to the stars. I lick sticky marshmallow from my lips and lean back with heavy eyes. Shadows dance in the flames. There she is with Dad, with a little bonfire going, with hot cocoa and marshmallows. And even under the snow, a queen bumblebee dozes away December all alone. Oh, she'll rule a new colony in the spring. The bumblebees hide out underneath the snow. Over the snow I glide home on tired legs. Clouds whisper down feathery soft flakes. There they are, going home now. Under the covers I snuggle deep, deep down, drift into dreams of over and under the snow. Good night. I dream of cuddling dear mice and slumbering frogs, hungry beavers and tunneling voles, drowsy bears and busy squirrels, and the secret kingdom all under the snow. Now, my loves, was that an amazing story or what? Learning about different animals as we go along? Now, if you want to learn more about the amazing animals that we learned about in our story today, there's a little more information. The wonderful Kate Messner, who's a teacher herself, she also listed all the animals we saw in our story in the back of the book today. And she gives you a few more facts about all these animals that we saw today. So she gives you 3 pages of amazing animal facts that we learned about all the animals in our story today. Now, I think we should take one animal, Christina, and read about it to everyone, all our loves out there. You think? I think we read about the winter hare. In honor of Christina's amazing cousin. What? So let's see, my loves, the snowshoe hare. Let's learn about the snowshoe hare, are famous for their seasonal color changes. In the summer, these hares have a coat that's reddish-brown or gray, just like you, Christina. But when winter approaches, they shed their hair and replace it with white hair to blend in with the snow. Is that amazing or what? This makes it much easier for the snowshoe hare to find and hide from animals that might be predators or might eat them. So that is a really cool camouflage way that the wonderful snowshoe hare, and camouflage means they blend in with their environment. So they blend in with the colors of their environment. So when it snows, the snowshoe hare looks white, and it's white on white. So the predators, the animals that may go to eat them, can't tell where the snow begins or ends and can't tell where they begin or end. That's so super cool. And also Kate Messner also gives some other further reading. If we want to do further reading about the animals in her story that we learned about today, she gives some wonderful resources in the back of her book. So thank you so much. This book is amazing. I highly recommend the other books by Kate Messner. And as Miss Mel promises and Christina Bunny promises at the end of every story time, we also introduce a craft that you can make at home or whenever you want to make it, my loves. And you can make it whenever you watch this video or after you watch this video, anytime today or this week or this weekend or anytime you want. Today, we're going to make a winter and Arctic animal chain. What? Now, probably many of you have made chains, paper chains before. Really cool. And in our links today above our video post, Miss Mel and Christina Bunny have a link for you on how to find out how to do this craft if you need a little more instruction. So it's in that link. You just click on the link. It takes you right to it. Just look for the paper chain animal, winter animal link. But we're going to show you some easy instructions on how to do this today. Now again, Miss Mel used construction paper for this, but if you don't have construction paper, that is okay. If you have regular paper around the house, you just color your paper with your crayons, markers, pens, pencils, the color you want your animals to be. So Miss Mel has Arctic animals here, and when I say Arctic, animals that live in polar climates, very extreme cold temperature polar climates. Brrr, too chilly for us, but amazing for them. Polar bear. Now, as you can see, we made a lot of shapes in our snowy day activity yesterday, so we're going to make a lot of shapes today for this project. Now, Miss Mel made in regular paper 2 circles for our animal polar bear ears. So I made those circles, I drew those circles on paper and cut them out. Now you're going to use scissors for this project, my love, so make sure you have your parents to supervise whenever you use your scissors because they are sharp. And then Miss Mel drew her little face. I drew 2 circles with 2 circles inside with a marker and a little triangle for a nose. And I colored that in. And I drew a little J this way and a little backwards J that way. And I connected those J's to make a smiley bear face. What? And we put little U's above the J's right here to increase the smile on that beautiful polar bear's face. And what else is down here? Another polar animal. Well, actually, a bird. Amazing bird. A non-flying bird. A penguin. What? Penguins are amazing. They waddle, waddle, waddle. Penguins are amazing. And we colored this penguin. You can color this penguin in to make it completely black. And then what Miss Mel did for the body of the penguin is on a white piece of paper. I made 1 loop here, almost like a heart. So we made a heart with a bottom base, and then we cut this out, and then we made 2 circles for the eyes. And in our other paper, our orange paper, but remember what Miss Mel said, you don't have to have orange paper. You can use regular paper and color it, the orange. We made a triangle. We used an upside down triangle for the nose. And we made little penguin feeties, little feeties. You can make your feeties however you want. But we made them orange to match our penguin. And we made 2 rainbow drops to make our side penguin wings. And when we made these, we cut them out and we taped them on the inside of the paper chain. Now, when Miss Mel says 2 drops, Miss Mel's going to show you how we made those 2 drops. Okay, can everyone see? We just did a side there and a side there. And that's how we made our penguin wings. We made 2 of them and we cut them out. And as Miss Mel said, we taped them on the inside of our penguin paper chain. So it looks like the penguin has wings. Isn't that cool? Penguin wings! And then we connect our penguin to our polar bear. Then we connect another chain and another chain. And on this last chain, we made a fox. We saw a fox in our story today, didn't we, my loves? A winter animal. So we saw this fox in our story, an animal that hides out in the winter. And we made him today, and he is really extra cool. He has triangles. We drew some triangles on a separate piece of paper, and we cut those triangles out and taped those triangles to the top of his head. And Miss Mel drew a heart on a white piece of paper and taped that heart to our paper. And what else did we draw here? 2 circles for eyes and a circle for a nose. What? We colored all those in, and we made our wonderful fox today. So we have a polar bear, a penguin, and a fox in our paper chain today, my love. So enjoy. Have a super fun time making this amazing craft today. And so you can tell, the way Miss Mel also, the materials Miss Mel also used were tape, but you can use a stapler to staple your paper chain, or you can use glue or glue dots or glue sticks, whatever you prefer, my loves. We taped our ears on for our polar bear, our wings for our penguin, and our ears for our fox today. But again, you can use glue or glue dots, whatever you like to use, my love. The sky's the limit in your creativity. So have a fun time making this, my loves. And for more instructional video, there is one we have in our Facebook feed today, or Facebook video live post today. So check that out if you need more instruction on how to make this. And Miss Mel and Christina Bunny, we're so happy to give you some extra tips on how to make it easier. So enjoy, my loves, making your paper chain. It's awesome. And what a wonderful snowy day craft to have when we have a snow week this week. It's so awesome. And if you have any pictures to share of all the crafts, either yesterday's craft or last week's craft, or whatever craft you did in the last 2 weeks with us, please share a picture of it if you tried it out. And share a picture of it in any one of our Facebook video posts. We want to see what you're doing and having fun with, my loves. And when you share it in our comments of any of our videos, you get to share it with all of our amazing families and kiddos out there too. So you get to encourage and inspire them as well. So my loves, have a great day today. Have fun. Stay safe in the snow. Stay nice and warm and toasty. And in the next couple weeks, we're going to have some extra surprises for you of video postings in the next 2 weeks. So check those out, my loves. We're going to have super fun and have a great week this week. Bye, my loves. Have fun and safe times in the snow. Stay warm. Bye. Love you.